And we are back with another video. In today's video, we're going to be bringing you 3 Town Hall 13 hits from our most recent war, which we won, thank you. And show you exactly how they went, what the plan was, why the things work, and, you know, maybe what didn't work. So sit tight, buckle up, stay tuned, and enjoy the show. Okay, so here's the base. Let's talk about what the plan was and why this was the plan for this base. I did a scout previously with my 12 on this base. Got a 2-star, but I had originally started with my king over here and used a baby over here and used my queen over here and wall broke in. This was fine and everything, although I started to realize that just the baby over there, I would then require me to have to drop some piggies in over here to get the lure for my queen. I realized that if I switch the two around, if I put my king over here and the baby over here, the baby was going to be able to do enough over here to clear all this stuff the baby couldn't take care of, and the king would then be able to wrap around here, take care of all this, and get a lure for the queen. So that was taken care of. Now the next thing that I had to do was get my queen. Here's my queen. Had to wall break through this wall, and this wall, and deal with the CC. So that was the plan. Plan worked very nicely. That was stage 1 of the plan. Getting that eagle and taking care of the CC. I did do a slightly off drop of my poison. I was trying to get, that was like around where the poison was. I was trying to be able to get the queen in the poison, the opposing queen, and the CC. I did miss a witch, almost messed up the raid, but I thank God I had the sense of mind to throw one miner there to help out with the queen. But that is stage 1. What is stage number 2? Stage number 2 was, well, let's talk about this. All of this stuff was going to be taken out by the queen. Everything in here was being taken out by the queen. All this stuff over here was taken out by the king and the queen and the baby D. All this stuff over here. That's the whole base. So, Avi. Let's do it again. All of the everything like this was taken out by the king, queen, and baby D. So what I did was I put my siege barracks up over here to thin out this area over here. I wanted the siege barracks to deal with that, and then I made a small little pathway for my miners, for my piggies. The smaller the pathway you make, the better you are. Heal spell over here. Heal spell over here. And then I froze this. And then I missed the freeze on this. But that's a whole other story. But let's clear all this. Let's watch it together and enjoy it. Something pops up while it's going on. We will talk about it. So started off with the two loons. It's a cocoa loon plus an extra loon to give that baby D exactly the time that it needs to take care of all that. Hoping that the loon itself would be able to, like it did. It did take out that archer tower over there, which then allowed the baby D to do as much as the queen did. Got one wall break. There's the second wall break. Wizards helped out to keep that queen focused, keep her moving up. She goes up. She's now dealing with the king already lured the CC. Here comes that third wall breakers with the rage to get that third layer wall break. Got the wall break. Now here comes the poison that was a little suspect, this poison. Queen does step up, gets those healers into the rage. You look, the witch is just out of that poison, which could have cost me big time, but thank God the miner that I brought in then helped out. Now over here, I could not deploy my hybrid section until that ice golem goes down. So I had to wait. My queen was doing some work over there anyway, but I knew as soon as it goes over to that P.E.K.K.A., it was only going to be a matter of seconds until that ice golem goes down. P.E.K.K.A. with those wizards Ice Golem goes down, and then it's time to release the hybrid, release the miners, release the warden, release the piggies, making sure that you get a wide enough deployment of those troops to get both ends. Wanted to make sure that the Tesla was going to be taken care of. Troops go through. Somebody said that I lost a lot of piggies in there. I don't think I lost any piggies in there. Troops go through, froze the scatter shot, the first scatter shot. The second scatter shot, I did miss with my freeze, but thankfully we did have plenty to get it done. I froze the Inferno and froze the Wiz Tower instead, but we had plenty of troops to get this one done. Swag Queen ability. Let's get it into double speed and get to the next attack. There's the attack. Queen still has her ability. Boom, done, finished. This base was toasted like an everything bagel. And there it is. There is the army comp, and let's move on to the next one. Okay, so for this 13v13, we got Skosko going in. We talked many times about the important things to take out with your queen. Doing a hybrid, you want to make sure you're taking out the eagle, and you want to make sure you're taking out the CC. Those are the two things. So in order to get the eagle and the CC, he was trying to get his queen somewhere into one of these three compartments. That's where he wanted to get in. He did a test wall breaker, which actually went over here. I think the wall breaker ended up dying. He did get a little looky with his next wall breakers. He dropped the rage. He got some open. He ended up getting this wall open over here. Plus, he almost got this one open. His queen goes over here and actually beats on the wall to get in there. When you watch this replay, please, if you have an understanding of why his queen is so much smarter than any queen I've seen in this game and actually beat on this wall to get in there, as opposed to going over to that structure that was sitting right there for the taking, please let me know in the comments down below. But his queen actually beats on this wall, takes out this over here, then she comes out and goes into this compartment over here. He did something very smart. He forced the queen to come back out and go that way by putting his king down and his king and his siege barracks down over here with his miners coming through like this. So it gave the queen no choice but to go back around. You know, I talk about this all the time, you know, with my clanmates or in stream, that the miners can be used to force the queen. See, you're making an initial funnel to get your queen going in, and then you're making another funnel for your miners to go in also. But you could use the miners, you could use the hybrid portion to funnel the queen back over to where you want her to go. So let's press play over here and watch this attack in action. We'll talk about it as it's going on. Skosko coming in from the top with that fancy queen skin that he's got. Drops two loons and two loons with a baby D. He lost one of the loons to a Seeking Air Mine. There's his initial wall breaker that does go down. He freezes that, gets some more wall breakers in, uses that rage. That opened up those walls over there. Ended up being a great wall break. But now look over here. Somebody explain to me how his queen is so smart. That wall was already hit by a couple of wall breakers, didn't quite break, and instead of walking over to here, his queen beats inside and goes inside. So now his queen is inside. He takes care of the opposing queen. He takes care of the multi, and now watch his queen. She's in there like that. His queen then comes back around. He's leaving his queen nowhere to go but back around, but it ends up being that structure was the closest. His queen's now going inside, and she's there ready to get that promised land, get that eagle, get that CC. There's the range of the CC. One more step, that CC comes out. Perfect timing. His hybrid's already moving through. He uses a rage, and he uses a poison on that CC. Going to use the warden ability on all of his troops as they go through the Tesla farm on the outside, all the defenses on the inside. His queen's going to break through the wall and take care of the town hall all by herself. He also got a little bit looky on this attack that two of the healers ended up switching over to the hybrid, and that was just enough extra healing to keep them alive as they were in that danger zone of the beams coming out of the town hall. but he's got the Royal Champ in there that's beating on the Town Hall. Royal Champ takes out the Town Hall and then goes. Then he uses the ability of the Royal Champ, clears 2 more defenses. The Royal Champ and has enough left to get this triple done. Let's move on to the next one. Let's double speed it, get through it there, and you can see his army comp and see that triple. And congratulations to Skosko getting the job done, helping us get the victory in this war. And let's stop it now and move over to the next. Okay, for this 13 versus 13, we have Liam going in against them. Now, this one is a perfect example of that he did not take care of the eagle with his queen, but he was going to be taking care of the eagle right away with his hybrid. You don't want that eagle lingering around on the base for too long while your hybrid is on the base. But you don't necessarily need to take it out with your queen. He dealt with the CC. He's going to come in. Let's talk about what he's going to do. He's going to come in through this way over here. He's going to take out the CC. He's going to take out the Town Hall. That's the entrance that he's going to come through. He's going to use his siege barracks and his king. Siege barracks over here, king over here. King's going to end up going that way. Siege barracks, the troops are going to end up going that way. So he's going to clear a pathway straight through. He's going to bring in some miners first like this. He didn't do hybrid. He didn't do his miners and his piggies together. He's going to bring in his miners like this to help deal with all this trash, and then they're going to come this way, and then he's going to bring his piggies in straight like this, and then they're all going to meet up together around over here. He's going to end up he's going to lose his queen, but don't give up. If you lose your queen, if she takes care of, 2 of the 3 things, the 2 of the 3 things meaning a Town Hall, CC, and Eagle. If the queen takes care of 2 of those things, most often you're going to triple if the queen can take care of those things, even if she doesn't live through. If she can pick up a scatter shot here and there, then it definitely increases your chances. But let's watch this one and see how it went, and we'll talk about it as it's going. So he starts, let's get it on regular speed, Avi. Starts off with his Coco Loon healers and spamming the wall breakers in. He's got some little goblins, the sneaky goblins going in and trying to clear the trash on the outside. He's got a baby drag that he's using for the trash on the other side. He faced a Hound Loon CC. Takes care of the pups with the poison and his own minion. He's gonna have to drop another rage for the queen for the king kill. Takes care of the queen, and now the queen's gonna deal after she finishes with the king. He's gonna deal with the CC. He freezes the CC, freezes the Town Hall and the scatter shot, trying to get that wall break. He wanted to go straight through so he could take care of that multi-target inferno, but he is going to end up losing his queen. I'm not sure why he didn't rage his queen. I think he specifically wants to use 1 rage for his hybrid. He likes to use 3 spells for his hybrid. Some people actually take 3 heals, but I'm thinking that he wants to use 1 of the rages for his hybrid as well. There he drops the king and the siege barracks to make that pathway have direct access going into that multi. He, like I said, he is going to drop. He drops his miners over there to make sure that he gets all that trash that's over there, and then gets them all moving together. King is on the outside, cleaning up that trash, keeping the miners on the inside of the base. He's got a heal spell down for his miners. He's got a rage spell down to get through that scatter shot really quickly. In come those piggies from the max piggies coming in from the siege barracks. Uses the Eternal Tome. He does have the 1 more heal and his Royal Champ ability. The Royal Champ has the healers now. It's looking pretty good. Those piggies are going into the base. Drops the heal spell in anticipation of the piggies moving in and the multi-target over there. Miners are on the outside cleaning up with the king. He's got those piggies moving through. Now they come out. They all have the heal spell. And now, if you watch something over here, he does have, we talked about this sometime, his Royal Champ, well, actually his Royal Champ was on low health, but I'm always curious what you guys think about using your Royal Champ. When is the proper time to use the Royal Champ ability? Do you specifically wait till it gets down to the end, like you do with the Queen, or is the ideal time to use it when it gets halfway down, like on the King? It's like on the King. So I hope you enjoyed this video. Leave me a comment down below about two things that I asked you to. One from this video, one from this attack, one for the first attack that I forgot what I asked you about. Make sure you hit the like button. Make sure you hit the subscribe button. And until the next video, have a great day.